Hi guys, it's Melissa in Minnesota and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a tag that the lovely Mariah tagged me on, and this is the this or that tag, and I am reading. I printed it off, don't judge me. I know Mariah said that too, but I do have it written down on a piece of paper, so I will be looking down as I comment. So there are quite a few questions, so we'll go ahead and get started. The first question is in the makeup section, and it's blush or bronzer. And I find I have very fair to light skin, and I find that a lot of bronzers tend to have an orange base tint, and will end up making my complexion look a little bit ruddy or dirty. And so I actually will have to go with blushes in this. I love a fresh pop of peach or pink blush. I just think that brings out a glow in your skin and looks really nice. Lip gloss or lipstick. I prefer lip glosses. They're more sheer and also moisturizing, but I do love, since I'm gluten-free, the Bite Beauty. I think they're the luminous cream lipsticks. I love those. Those are very nice, very comfortable, wearable on the lips. Eyeliner or mascara. I found that since I've reached my 40s, eyeliner tends to make my eyes closed in, and mascara tends to give me more of an open eye appearance, so I would go with mascara. Foundation or concealer. It really depends on, I am not one that likes foundation. I don't know if any of you, and let me know in the comment section. Most foundations that I put on, I can't wait to take them off. I just feel like I have a mask. It almost like suffocates my skin. So I have found Cover FX. They have a BB cream and a CC cream. I think the BB is actually a gel. Those are very light, wearable foundations, but normally I just touch up if I have blemishes, or since I've reached my 40s, actually after my second child, I noticed that I had a little bit of on my cheeks. I guess there's sunspots, so I use uh, the BB or the CC cream, or even Cover FX. That's the brand that I tend to lean toward. Their cream foundation, I'll just use it just to touch up areas that I need it. But as far as completely covering my face, I usually don't do that. Neutral or colored eyeshadows. I love colored eyeshadows, but on a day-to-day basis, if I wear any at all, it's more on the neutral matte tones. Pressed or loose eyeshadow. I have a ton of Bare Essentials or Bare Mineral shadows. I don't tend to go toward those when they were loose. I do have a lot that have remained loose, but I learned off of YouTube a couple years ago, before I was diagnosed with gluten intolerance, that you could add alcohol and actually make those press. So I did that, and those seem to be working really well for me. I like those. And if you watch my last tag video about the perfect palettes, you'll notice that I have a lot of pressed eyeshadows, so I tend to go toward those, the Urban Decay. I really like the color payoff of those, so I would have to go with pressed. Brushes or sponges. I have never been a fan of sponges at all. The ones that come in the compact, I usually throw those away, but I do like very soft brushes. Echo Tools is a great brand if you're looking for brushes. Highly recommend those. And even if you go to like Target, some of the e.l.f. brand, they can be like $1 to $3. I found those to be very friendly for applying makeup, so I really like those. The nail section, OPI or China Glaze. I actually only, I think, in my whole nail polish painting life, I think I've owned one of the China Glaze, so it's definitely OPI all the way. Although since going gluten free, I have found I love Deborah Lippmann, so that collection is growing very steadily. So long or short for nails. I do a lot of work outside, gardening, things like that, so I've always, short nails seem to be the style that I go toward. Acrylic or natural, definitely natural. Bright or darks, it really depends on the season, but I like a bright, very cheerful color in the summers, and then more of the darker tones for fall and winter. Flower or no flower, and I'm not sure what that means, so I'm going to skip over that. The body section, perfume or body splash. My husband actually has allergies, asthma, so I've never been one to tolerate perfumes, and I actually found out why maybe I didn't lean toward those is because of the whole gluten-free. A lot of fragrances have gluten in it. The two fragrances are both by Philosophy, and that was in my last um, well, before going gluten free, I had that in my stockpile. The Pure Grace and the Amazing Grace, those are two that I've kept from my pre-gluten free days, and those don't tend to give me any issues. So I've stuck with those. I'm a little leery about trying new um, fragrances, but Body Splash, I haven't found any that are gluten free, so I don't lean toward those. Lotion or body butter. All the way, I tend to use coconut oil or natural oils, so there won't be a lot of lotions. The only lotion that I have found that I really like is the California Baby, and I do like that. So definitely lotions, but not body butter. Body wash or bar soap. Uh, the Everyone soap for I think it's for everyone and everybody. That's a 3-in-1, and I really like that. So it's definitely a body wash. There are a few bar soaps that I use, but they're made locally, and they make sure that they don't have any ingredients that are non-gluten free, so I can use those. But Vitacost, if you watch my haul, you will see that I buy that huge gallon of the Everyone soap. Really highly recommend that. Love that. Lush or other bath products. No, actually not. I used to really like Bath and Body Works, but they are not gluten free, so I don't use those at all. Neither. Fashion section, jeans or sweats. Definitely jeans. It's usually jeans and a t-shirt. Uh, Long sleeve or short sleeve. Mainly short sleeves, but in the winter here, it is Minnesota and it gets very, very cold. I tend to layer, but I still usually I will have a short sleeve shirt and then a sweater over it. Depending on where we go, it can kind of get warm, and you want to have that functionality. Dresses or skirts. Actually, neither. If I can get away with it, I prefer pants. Even if I have to dress up, I like nice slacks. I do have a few dresses in my closet, but if I had to lean toward those, it would be a dress. Stripes or plaid. I actually like both. It depends on what style I'm going for. I've got plaid from my flannel grunge days that I still am holding on to, so I like those. And I do like in more of my spring collection for clothes is stripes, so I like those. Flip-flops or sandals. Actually both. Mainly, I think I have one or two pair of flip-flops, but more often I'm wearing sandals. Scarves or hats. Definitely scarves. I like those, and the affinity scarves, the ones that are the solid material that you can wrap different ways, that's my favorite. Studs or dangly earrings. I have a collection of dangly earrings, but 99% of the time I'll be wearing some type of stud earring. Necklaces or bracelets. I used to, and I still have a big collection of those. I tend to collect those, but usually I don't wear anything. It's a special occasion if I do. Heels or flats. Actually, both. In the summer and the spring, I tend to wear flats like flip-flops or sandals, and just maybe 1 to 2 inch heels on the sandals. But in the winter, most of all my boots will have at least a 2-inch heel. Cowboy boots or riding boots. If I had to, I would choose the cowboy boots, but I do have a lot of boots. Not not riding boots, but they're just like Chelsea boots or combat boots, that style. Jackets or hoodies. I like jackets with hoods. Again, being in Minnesota, you kind of need that, and I don't really wear hats, so if I need that protection, I'll wear the hoods. Forever 21 or Charlotte Russe. I've never actually shopped at a Charlotte Russe. I've only been to Forever 21 maybe twice, but I would lean toward that. Abercrombie or Hollister, neither. I own nothing from either of those stores. And Saks Fifth or Nordstrom's, and actually neither of those as well. They're not locally in my area, so I just don't tend to shop there. The hair section, curly or straight. I wish I had curls, but I was born with very straight hair, so straight, bun or ponytails. Uh, well, as you can see, I have a bun in my hair now, and usually it's a bun. It's just a flip style that very loose on the go style. I have very long hair. I will actually, I think as of Thursday, be getting a cut and a color, so stay tuned for a big change in that section. But I do have long, and I find that when it's long, it's always up in some form, but usually it's just like the little flip with the ponytail holder. Uh, Bobby pins or butterfly clips, usually butterfly clips. Hairspray or gel. I don't tend to use either of those. I don't like a lot of beauty hair products, so nothing like that. Long or short, it's definitely long now, but again, like I said, I wear it all the time, all the way up. So Thursday, I think I'm going to go with a short style, so stay tuned. Light or dark? It is dark now. I am hoping to go lighter, so we will see what happens. Again, Thursday, so stay tuned for any videos after that date. Side swept bangs or full bangs? No bangs. I had bangs when they were very popular in the 80s and the 90s where you would tease them high, and maybe that's where I used all my hairspray, but nothing now. I like very long layers, if any layers at all. So up or down? Obviously up. Random section, rain or shine? I like sunshine. It's winter here and snows so often. It's like 6 months out of the year, 7 months on a bad year. So when it's sunshiny and nice, I really like that. Summer or winter? Um, again, winter is very long here. I like winter. I think otherwise I wouldn't live here, but it can be really cold. Usually, I mean, our winters are like 6 months. We get snow from like the end of October to the end of April. So if I had to, I love the winters, but fall is definitely my favorite season. And that's the next question, fall or spring. Um, I was married in the fall, everything. I just like the fall. The colors in Minnesota are so wonderful. You get oranges and reds and vibrant yellows, and so it's so great that I hate that winter's coming next, and you know that, but fall it's really a wonderful time of year in Minnesota. Chocolate or vanilla? Um, I usually like chocolate, but you think about vanilla, you can put so many things on it, different, especially in the summer now. Maybe that's why I'm thinking it. Different fruits that you find fresh, strawberries, blueberries, those are peaches. Those are really wonderful. So it again, it depends on the season. I love chocolate, but if I had to, I'm going to mix them. So both. It's just too hard to choose. East Coast or West Coast? Definitely East Coast. I was born in Georgia, raised in South Carolina. I grew up on the East Coast, spent most of my summers at the ocean, so I definitely would say the East. I've never actually been out west, so I don't know, but being, like I said, being raised in the South, I love the East Coast. And that would be the end for the tags. Thank you so much, Mariah. I hope you guys I didn't take up too much of your time doing this tag, but I hope you found out some interesting things about me. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Hope everyone has a great day. Bye.